Wow, what a time to be alive. What's going on, everyone? Talon back here, and today the V-Jump scans have officially started dropping. Now, unfortunately, due to time and because probably by the time a lot of these are, there are still some that I have not been able to see personally, but it's already 11 o'clock at night here in Japan, and I'm just like, I need to get this video out, and I need to get to sleep because I got work tomorrow. So I'm going to leave a link down in the description below to Shonen Games' webpage, where he and his crew are able to translate every little thing, not just Dragon Ball, but other things as well. But of course, Dragon Ball is the main probably reason that you are even clicking on this video to begin with. But today, I wanted to cover two big things that were announced in the Shonen, or in the V-Jump magazine itself, and that is going to be dealing with fighters and with Dokkan Year 3. First off, let's start with the fighter stuff right now, because it's not as much slash. There's a lot of little kanji that I just simply can't read because the pictures are not in the greatest quality. I can't get them, and I'm not the best when it comes to having programs that can enhance these pictures and everything. But bottom line, Android 21 is confirmed to be the 24th player in the game itself. The roster itself at the bottom of the page, as a picture that you are currently seeing right now, says that she is the 24th member, and that the total roster at for the base game is going to be 24 people to our knowledge, unless they sneak something else in there. I'm not really sure. This does include Goku and Vegeta at Super Saiyan Blue, because remember, if you do not pre-order it and you buy it, you can simply unlock them in the game by, hey, playing the game, right? It's just like the old days, kind of, yeah. Anyway, but let's take a look at Android 21 real quick, because if you notice, a lot of people are kind of calling her Majin 21, but don't let that fool you right now. Just because she has the pants does not mean she's not actually called that. Nowhere in these pages does it actually say Majin 21. It only just keeps on saying Jinzo Ningen Niju Ichigo, okay, which means Android 21 essentially, okay. So, but the things that it's interesting is that it says based on the way, or based on whoever she absorbs, she takes on their powers. Hence why you see Boo. Hence why you probably see the little candy beam right there, which is her special move. And it says, even says in the translations, it says, you know, it turns you into Suitsu, or, you know, sweets, which is, obviously you see it in the form of a cupcake. But it says it's similar to Majin Buu's, but, and then there might be another page, but I haven't been able to see it personally. Again, check the link in the description below to Shonen Games' websites, and you'll be able to see what they did over there. So, but going on to the other things of her characters, she's able to perform a grab move where she kind of takes you and she absorbs your energy. I don't know if this actually does, like, absorb into your own meter gauge or anything like that, but it's definitely going to hurt the opponent, obviously. If she absorbs Krillin, then she's able to use a really powerful solar flare attack, as you can see, and then also she has a Kamehameha. It literally says, it says, Nanto Jinzo Ningen Niju Ichi Kamehameha. Oh, it's all just like, oh, okay, she gets to use the Kamehameha, which is kind of cool. Not to mention she's got Beerus' tail, and you kind of see the energy flowing around her, kind of like Beerus does. So I'm assuming it's not where she physically absorbs them in like Cell. I'm probably guessing she just like puts her hand on them, and then all of a sudden, you know, absorbs the energy, and oh, she has it inside of her or something like that. So there is another page though of all these scans. Like I said before, a lot of the kanji I can't read because it's just so small, but a lot of it has to more focus, I think, on the story and everything like that. So in terms of just how her character works in a normal versus match or an online match or something like that, I'm not sure. I don't think you can really pick who you are absorbed with, or maybe it's based on the two other characters that you have, and then she somehow gets a variant of that move. I'm not really sure on that one, how she will work personally in the just normal like versus matches and everything again. So it'll be interesting to see exactly what that means. Again, if there are more pages that are being released. Apparently this magazine has a ton of fighter stuff. I just haven't seen it all. So that's pretty much it though on Android 21. Again, that completes the roster of 24 characters for the base game. And then obviously we'll have a total, or at least up to 8 more if you buy the season pass, or you can just buy certain characters individually. Maybe you don't like a certain character that comes out, or you pick another one that you like. That is totally fine. I only have the base version of the game right now, so we'll have to see exactly what that will be when that comes out. And I was thinking maybe they would announce the first one after this, or in this magazine, but at least from what I've seen, they haven't. Like I said before, though, for the third and final time, if you are seeing this later on and it has already been shown or more scans have come out, then obviously I missed that because that's just simply where it was. So yeah. So anyway, so other than that though, for fighters, I'm hyped. There is the open beta part 2 actually starts 9 p.m. on the 18th, which is basically today, I think, or no, it's tomorrow for a lot of people. tomorrow for me, actually, but it's actually on the it's the 17th at 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and then it goes for 24 hours. So I'm going to do a small stream of it if I possibly can, so there's hoping for that. But it's just on one day, essentially. If you miss it, I don't think it's really going to make a difference, because not many people are going to be able to play it, so it's not going to be a full stress test for the servers or anything like that. It's more of just simply like, hey, we kind of, we weren't able to fulfill our promise and everything, so we're going to give you these random 24 hours, even though most people really won't be able to touch it. So, but anyway, the game's out in 9 days. I'm super hyped. I'm pumped. I'll be doing reviews about it and stuff. I'm going to have my beta review up in the next day or so. From the moment of this video being released, so definitely keep an eye out for that. Because there's obviously a lot of ups, there's some downs and all that kind of stuff, but overall, I'm still hyped for it. So, anyway, let's move on to the Dokkan Year 3 anniversary stuff. Now, there actually isn't a lot announced. But they did the same thing last year, and they did the same thing for Year 1, obviously, right? The magazine's more just to kind of remind us that it's here, right? They're kind of just showing us the preview stuff, the little itty-bitty stuff. They're like, here, by the way, you're going to get this, but then there's going to be that typical double Dokkan Fest stuff. There's going to be these other events and everything. Probably a world tournament, maybe a red Dragon Zone, maybe a blue Dragon Zone. It's hard to say on this. So let's go over what we do know from this magazine. Most of us called it, however, it's a little slightly different than what we expected. We are getting a Super Saiyan 3 Goku as a present. All you have to do is simply log on the 29th. The 29th is when this all starts. You log in, you get the Goku, Super Saiyan 3. However, he's only an SSR, and he's INT. He is not Dokkan. He's not taking that Tech TUR one that is kind of the support one from last year and Dokkan Awakening to an easy Extreme Z Awakening or an LR or anything like that. This is a brand new card. No idea what he does. It doesn't say anything about it. It simply said that he's INT and that he is SSJ 3 and he's only an SSR, so it only goes up to level 100, okay? That's all we basically know. The next part is the fact that we also get the Namekian Dragon Balls. Yes, Porunga is coming in, and he goes, okay. I kind of like that. But yeah, basically, you're going to be able to find these Dragon Balls, and you're going to be able to wish upon him 3 times, okay? Now, little note of the details here that are mentioned in the kanji right below him is the fact that it says you're able to get 1 Dragon Ball once per day. 3 wishes, 7 Dragon Balls, that's 21 days you have to get the balls. Now, I don't know if you miss a day, if you're totally out of luck, or I'm going to guess probably that within the set celebration for Year 2, you have a total of 21 days within there to get a Dragon Ball each day, so a total of 21, which means 3 wishes. 3 wishes are as included in the next photo, which happens to have a Gohan in there, which I'll talk about in a second. The wishes are going to be training items and everything, Grand Old Kais, and then some ability orbs, okay? So pick whichever one you want first, I'm assuming. Again, probably more details will be released when we actually do get to see it. But anyway, so that's going to be the first thing. The second thing is going to be, just pick whatever wish you want. And then the third one will be your final wish. And then in terms of how you get them next time, they'll probably come back around. Maybe some other big celebration. I'm not really sure. It did not say anything about story mode, to my knowledge, so I don't think you're getting the Dragon Balls from story mode. Again, I could be wrong. It just simply doesn't say, unless I missed one of those kanjis. But from what everyone else is saying, doesn't seem like none of us, all of us that we're looking at, we're like, I don't think this says anything about story mode. So, but basically that's what it's going to be saying or showing you. So, and then last but not least that they showed on these pictures is this Gohan, this little wimpy school kid Gohan. He then goes to a TUR, which is a him like kind of powering up for like Namek and everything like that. And then there is he actually goes EZA. He goes Extreme Z Awakening. Now, don't be fooled by the Goku SSJ3 EZA. When I was looking at this, I was like, wait a minute, we use the metals to awaken the Gohan? But the more I looked at it, I'm like, no, wait a minute. This Gohan is just like the Tech Bulma and the INT Kid Goku. So he becomes that. He's going to be your next 100% STR card in the game right there, which is pretty cool. I'm all for that. But in terms of him also getting an easy awakening, that's pretty cool right there. But I do wonder if this means down the road when Cell event, let's just say when Cell comes out because he's the Tech one or something like that, will the Bulma also get some kind of Dokkan Awakening, or the next time Bulma comes around, or will the Kid Goku or the Goku Jr. I know I've been saying Kid Goku, it's just Goku Jr. essentially, the INT one we've had for a long time now. But basically, I wonder if they will also get Easy A Awakening. It's hard to say at this point. I'm not really sure. Again, no really given details. It literally just says, like, extend to the next level, go to SA15 and level 140. Again, the Goku SSJ3 one, that's just there as more of a placeholder from what I can understand. Again, that's the one part I'm like, I'm not so sure on that one. I'm not really sure what the information is. I get the kanji and everything, but I'm like, there's something I'm not catching there. It's a little sneakier. It's the way the kanji is arranged and everything. It's like, I'm going to wait on you a little bit. I'm going to wait on you just a little bit longer on that one. So, but other than that, though, there's nothing else much to the year 3 anniversary stuff. Like I said, this happened last year. You know, they told us about the SSJ2, the Goku Dokkan Awakening to the SSJ2. They told us about a couple of little things coming. And then we learned about Super Saiyan 4 in the game itself. So, again, this article was more just to remind you that it's coming up within the next couple of weeks. And then, oh man, it's going to be crazy. Content is going to be coming out like no tomorrow, guys. By the way, if you haven't hit that subscribe button, make sure you hit that to join the channel. Join the international community that is, you know, American YouTuber going with it, that lives in Japan and communicates with everyone around the world. Because I know a lot of you guys are from like Germany and Italy and all these other countries and everything else, which is really cool. That's what I like about our community, is that we're international, right? We breach those borders and everything, and we do all that stuff. But it's gonna be really interesting. Fighters comes out on the 26th. Dokkan stuff starts on the 29th. Oh my god, my brain is just gonna go boom. So much stuff to come out, and I know it's going to happen too. They're going to release whatever big Dokkan Fest for the year 3 banner, whatever it's going to be. They're going to release it at like 2 in the morning my time. I'm going to wake up and everyone's summoning. I'm going to be like, God damn it, I got to wait again the entire day just to go and summon on video for you guys. Let's be frank, it is me. I'll probably do like 1 or 2 or 3 summons probably off of camera, and then I'll do my summons on camera because, you know, there'll probably be sales and everything. So, but yeah. But anyway, guys, that's going to be it for the video. Tons of stuff coming. I'm super hyped. Fighters, Dokkan, the whole 9 yards. I mean, I'm extremely pumped for Fighters. You guys know I'm going to be streaming that as much as I possibly can, doing some videos on that. Not really like guides on how to play the game, but probably like how to unlock stuff or do certain things, or what's available, that, you know, the usual stuff that I'm used to, but more of the streaming stuff where I get to do a lot of matches with you guys. I wish I could have done that in the beta, but unfortunately I wasn't able to. Full game. You guys know it. PS4, maybe PC as well. So, anyway, guys, again, that's going to be it for the video. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments as always. Leave a like if you liked the video. Subscribe if you happen to be new. Until next time, everyone, I'll see you all in the next one.